All right, and we are live.
Hey!
And capture is going. All right, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us again for another Tuesday night Sound Goblin stream. I am, as always, Josh or Bograt.
I'm Shiv.
I'm Dan, or the Krampus.
And I'm Vincent, also known as Vincent.
So as you might be able to tell, tonight we're going to be playing a little bit of Transistor.
Hey, Ray. I should so actually make it more Vincent, also known as Vincent.
Yeah.
No, you're Vincent Von Vincent. Fifth Vince of the House Vincent.
In that respect, I'd rather be Higgins or Higgins.
I don't know what I am, but I certainly got a sword jammed in this guy.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Will he?
Yeah, he's talking already.
I got stuff.
Yes, you have Crash and Breach.
Can we turn subtitles on, I wonder?
Maybe.
Are there subtitles?
Settings.
I think.
General.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
subtitles on.
Subtitles.
Yeah, I have subtitles.
Say.
Back again. And then zoom.
Okay then. Now we can read our sword talking.
Mm-hmm.
There's a box.
It's a lamp.
So it is.
It's also a gap.
What a night. You're still pleased. That's all that matters.
Also, for those of you who played Bastion, the sword is played by the guy who played the old man in Bastion. This is not a surprise. Same company.
It is a surprise because the voices are actually pretty different.
It's because he's trying not to be grizzled old prospector.
Pick up your sword.
Yeah.
No, she hates it and therefore is dragging it on the ground on purpose.
Terrible thing's the edge.
Doesn't really have a fucking edge.
It's basically a circuit board.
Yeah.
And the contacts are only at the
Right
point
click.
anyways.
Ah.
This is where using his abilities is fun.
Yeah.
You say that.
I mean, this is the tutorial. It's
Yeah.
Come on. There we go.
They also respawn if you don't pick them up.
Well, I think it's what the tutorial is here is
yeah,
informing
it doesn't
us.
allow you to pick them up.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, let's go. One more deli. East of the bay. Think I know where we are.
The two.
Two?
Yep.
I can fire laser beams.
Fire laser beams.
Yep.
Breach lasers.
Drops walls.
And one, I think, is your meatless move. Or something. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me 1 second to switch back over to the Twitch screen. So, hit Alt Tab. Just so I can have that up on the off chance that somebody decides to actually chat with us.
Yep.
That happens.
Eddie shows up every once in a while.
Yeah.
I'll start wearing revealing outfits for the camera we don't have.
More of these creeps.
Ooh la la.
Don't fret. Just
Ow.
Again, we just get a looping video. Throw it up on stream. Pretend and that we talk about moving our lips. No one will notice.
One.
Yes.
Yep.
Ah, yes. So this is where we convert from action game to turn-based strategy game for a few seconds.
Basically.
I guess it's the option to pull off sweet moves like that.
Yes.
ready.
With the consequence of having to wait a while to,
Yes, your turn bar has to refill before you can
Do it again.
do it again.
or anything else for that matter, from what I remember.
Hey. What is that? Okay.
Nice one.
20% to the next level.
Hey, I'm there. Hello, world. Look at all that. We're on the edge of town.
Computer joke.
100 blocks away.
Well, you know.
We found a telescope.
There's the empty
Yep.
set. Still too close to me. We better get as far from there as possible.
Stuff is happening apparently.
Yeah, we're kind of dropped in media res. This thing, we gotta kind of just figure out what's going on from clues we get.
Alternatively, just
Or
keep
don't,
it-
just kill things.
Yeah. I actually really like the vague kind of lore in this game.
It's likable. It's not as good as Bastion's lore.
It is not, no. Bastion was very interested in, like, revealing everything that it had, whereas Transistor wants to keep things vague.
Now. Get out of here. We're good. She awake. Hi. You okay? See. Sure. She wants to come along. We can use her.
Yeah, the vagueness does add a bit to the charm of the world, too.
I have a new ability.
Yes, you
Yep.
do. You have Spark.
She says hello. Her name's Lily.
Ah, okay.
Intersection. Let's see.
Yes. Your new ability / person.
Well, I mean, we did get it from a chopped in half corpse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was ready. Cover your tracks. Shut up. Brain's not even on the ballot. Mild and inoffensive.
We also do get the name of our character, or at least her handle in the OVC. We are Red.
Watch out.
Yes. I mean, the... yeah, other stuff up here.
Yep. I guess kind of ambush you up here. You do want to go looking for these
Explosions everywhere.
these encounters, because the more encounters you get in, the higher your level gets, and
Yeah.
the more you can level up your programs.
There's only so many encounters in the game.
Yeah,
So,
there's only so many. You can't random grind or anything.
yeah. Which is good in a way, because later encounters can be really bloody annoying. Also, this game would take me way longer to beat if I could random grind, because
3 days this time.
somebody said I would.
Yeah, you would actually want to random grind for some of the fights in this game.
Maybe next year. Wanna keep heading east. Hey, end of the plaza. It's you.
Yep.
That is a picture of me.
Yep.
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. Well, we took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go.
It's how you have your silent protagonist simultaneously be a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every time you find one of her pictures, it turns out there has a song accompanying it that she used to sing.
Let's go.
Oh, teleports.
Uh-huh.
Fancy.
There's also the fact that it leaves shadow clones around.
Yeah. That kills all them. Kills that guy in particular. Should also be noted that while she's executing it, time isn't necessarily paused, it's just really slow.
Yeah.
For a lot of enemies, it's equivalent to being slow for all the good it does them to move. There are some enemies, however, that can take advantage of movement during frozen time to be annoying.
Yeah.
They don't
Like
start
ones
showing.
that teleport.
Yes. So you can't queue up like 6 attacks on them like you can the little weak dudes.
Yeah. Gets it.
I think you have to queue up a.
Yep.
Yeah. You have to do it in hyper time. I think you're doing nothing but movement so far. Yeah. Okay.
That's never happened. That who I think it is. Hey, Mr. Moyle, you in there?
Moil.
I thought it did press something on the ground.
I can barely hear him.
Yep. Ability number 4.
Yep. And that is Jaunt.
Yes, otherwise known as dodge.
Yes.
Yes, this will become your best friend during most of the boss fights.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Oh no.
Speaking of,
Cut off our
Yep.
escape.
This is more a mini boss.
Yeah, this is just a mini boss. The regular bosses have a lot more pomp and circumstance about them than.
Yeah.
well,
Then there's not that many of them actually.
Yes, that's true. There's only like, I want to say, 5 bosses in the game. And one of them is because there's a 2-part. Technically 4.
I can only even think of 3 to begin with, so.
mouse, please.
It's out of range.
Yeah, that is the nice thing about the regular bash, is it does crash them for a
stuns
second.
them for a second.
Yeah.
And also does like actual damage, unlike Spark.
Yes.
Yeah.
You throw enough of them.
Alright, leveled up. And choose bounce.
That's right.
Now the important thing to know is the upgrade slot and active slot effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does something.
Basically, you can use it as either a active ability or to upgrade an existing ability, and it does different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. All abilities work that way.
Yeah.
All abilities are also tied to a character, and you will, if you level up enough, you do get all of them. So.
So activist turn invisible.
Briefly.
Yeah, it briefly turns you invisible and amplifies the next action you do, or it increases the backstab damage of attacks. Bounce.
We're still here. Look at that.
An access point.
Okay, you're in.
Is that ability activated?
Yes, this lets you actually edit your abilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can basically have 4 things active at once.
Right, but you
Yes.
can use other stuff as upgrades.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I believe as you... Or no, yeah, the...
So you'll also see each ability takes different amounts of memory. You do have a limit to how much memory you have.
Yeah.
You do select function down at the bottom.
Which function?
Choose which function to upgrade. Yeah, it starts with 1 upgrade slot. You eventually unlock more. There's actually a third thing that every ability can do, which is a passive,
Mm-hmm.
which is what those slots on the on the edges are for.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
What if I don't want to install this upgrade?
you can, I think, just hit escape.
Oh,
Or Alt Tab.
I didn't hit Alt Tab.
Down. Down.
Escape. Nope.
Nope. Escape just takes you out of the game.
Right click. What does this one do, anyways, as an upgrade?
Bounce makes things hit multiple targets.
Or ricochet.
Or ricochet, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, ricochet from the point of attack causing secondary impact.
Yeah. Well, there's no reason not to put this on something, honestly.
Yeah, you can remove them from installed
Yeah, there's
later
no-
if you want to, so there's no downside to putting it in something now.
Yeah. Okay. And you can switch around what's upgraded and what's active.
Yeah.
On the fly.
So, like, if you want-
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted to take the active bounce and use its power,
There.
then
So this
Yeah, you could select it to do an active.
goes here.
yeah, install, back, and then you can click on that, or
This.
that, and then select function. So,
Yeah.
so now that
You did
will
not install it.
Oh, I do not.
select function,
Select function. Click here.
install,
Install.
Yeah. So now bounce will also create little bouncy
Sparks.
projectiles at the point of impact of the bounce.
Yeah.
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 So this is now.
I want to show you something.
Oh. Back.
And I believe in the menu is
Looks
however the hell you open that up.
now for your class.
Was it where it has all the extra backstory for the characters?
Yep, nobody
Slash-
cares.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
Even the backstory doesn't reveal that much. It just reveals a little bit more.
It gives you a general idea of what the hell was going on with everyone who's actually been added to the transistor, effectively, by the camera.
Designation jerk.
Yes, Jerk 2.0. Then you may want to go somewhere safe.
That is the other thing. An upgraded module will take up more slots in the turn.
Turn bar. Yeah.
There's a cell.
Use jump.
Luckily, you are not judged on your performance in combat. It is either you lived or you died.
Yes. And it is actually very hard to die.
You say that.
Doing a valiant effort towards it.
Yes.
Very much losing control of where the hell the mouse cursor is on this, right? Because their mouse cursor is my movement.
That can be an issue, yeah.
Also, so that's the mechanic in this game. You lose a function every time you die.
Well, every time your health bar goes to zero.
Or every time
You
you-
yeah.
If you lose all of your functions, you die.
Yes.
Well,
You cannot do things while your turn bar is reloading.
Yeah.
oh, you can't do anything with
No,
it.
No, you can move.
And they didn't get that guy, so you respond.
Yeah.
Move.
Now to run from that guy.
You.
Solid that.
What's that?
Yeah.
I knew it was there.
Okay.
They're gone. So is this whole block.
Alright, so now to get that life back, go back to the,
Blue point.
yeah.
No, not over there. The blue point.
The point where you modified your chips.
Yeah.
Because that gives you back all of your...
Yeah.
Okay.
Lost stuff. I think you have to re-equip it or something.
repaired in one...
Oh, he
more action.
overloaded.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so that one, at the next access point, you'll be able to use that one, but for now, you can at least put Spark back in.
Yes. That's right, that was the actual...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes a certain number of access points to actually get them back.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's usually one. Right, so moving on. Which is, I think, just that expressway over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that we've defeated the Jerk 2.0.
Yeah, good call. That's our way out.
Really, game?
Yes, when you're not
Okay.
actually in a menu, escape opens the menu. When you're not actually in a menu, escape opens the menu.
Bike.
Okay.
And when you are in a menu, escape
Minimizes
out of
the game.
Reasons.
Because it's a Unity game and that's a shortcut in base Unity.
Thanks for that.
As a shortcut, most people override, but
I have a bike.
I'm like, and you have a sword.
We turn left. Thought we were gonna skip town. We're going back there. You meant these things.
Still have work to do.
Gotta have a sense of humor. Wipe you out and take whatever's left of me back to those two big camera pieces of trash. Look, whatever you think. Do me a favor. Don't let me go.
Accelerate button for no conceivable reason.
So there you get as much of the lore as you're going to get without actually going into the story.
Well, they drop a bit of it more.
Well, they
more
drop
of
a
it,
bit more of it as
Yeah.
we get closer to the bosses, but basically the Cameretta are the functions / people who control this city, and they and whatever horrible eyeball thing they serve have a vested interest in the sword.
I crashed the bike.
Wait, what?
Huh?
This sounds completely different from the actual story.
You should know by now, Weldy gets incredibly odd interpretations of things.
Like, the sword was...
Stronger than the last ones.
I've also only beaten the first boss, so
Ah. No, the Camerata are a lot simpler than that. They are basically a somewhat
So many
secret
explosions.
conspiracy.
I thought they were just a mob.
No, because none of them are criminals, other than the literally downloading people into the sword. Because you have to remember, this city is ridiculously high-tech to the point of practically magic.
I just got the impression this was a computer.
No.
Some kind of weird metaphor.
No. No, it is an actual physical city. This is not Tron.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Satisfaction's guaranteed.
But basically, the leader of the Camerata is one of the administrators of the city. Everything is basically up to and including like the weather is put up to Democratic votes, and then he's tasked with fulfilling everything, which is a job that everyone equally agrees needs to be done and doesn't want to do.
I can flourish.
Terminal still out. Must be starving.
Hungry? Grab a bite.
Sea monsters were the only choice here.
I'll take the Mr. Jazz.
More that. Just have to get back to your base before it gets cold.
This will come into play later.
Yes. I will have a Mr. Jazz if I find my home.
I believe so, yeah. Process. It should be known that every enemy is initially processed because that's what you're fighting.
Yes.
Okay, it's on.
If you just want to sit there, you can laser beam me from here.
Yeah. Initial processes are not difficult or really all that intelligent.
Mystery flight bread.
Never seen cold water cleared out.
There's that access point. You get bounce back.
Okay.
And you have an upgrade slot.
Yep.
Cosmos functions to stun and disrupt targets. That's crash. That's what it is.
Yeah. So you have to...
It's Nyla. Everybody
That's
says
right.
she's lit after the Overclock channel opened up.
Just press pack.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
Yeah. Come on.
Because we have not used that function a lot, we do not know much about her.
Yeah. Basically, the more you use the function in each slot, or as you use a function in a slot, it will, or if you use it enough, it will give you a backstory on the person. Huh?
Yeah, it's still saying repaired in one more access point. So
No queue to get in. That's a first. Can't be a chance.
Okay.
But yeah, the Camerata itself consists of 3 people, the head administrator, his assistant, and a socialite that they're basically using in order to get close to various people that's making basically the administration's jobs more annoying to do. Various artists, engineers, etc., who just do stuff like paint the sky, various colors, and other shit like that.
Ah, okay.
Oh, and an engineer. I forgot about the 4th guy. Which is...
Do your worst, pal. Fix it. No.
Do you know you can use jaunt? It's generally more effective than actually moving.
I could if it would use it most of the time. I'd tell it to jaunt.
Hmm? No, I mean in this you can use jaunt. It will cover a lot more distance than actually moving. Also, I think jaunt does damage if you cross over things.
No, you have to have a thing
That's
attached.
That's right, you have to have
Yeah.
anything attached to it to do that.
Granted, there are a lot of add-ons that make jaunt do damage, but
Yeah, because a lot of the add-ons just are damage add-ons. Level 3. Versus area effect on most functions.
packet. Yeah, packets are explosives.
It creates a
basically.
packet, hit packet to explode.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Switch.
yeah, charm an enemy,
Oh,
Yeah.
or make most attacks charm enemies.
Yeah. If I remember, Switch was exceedingly good.
Switch is really
Yes.
good.
Which is really good because you can just charm whatever the big thing is in there to kill everything else, and then just kill the big thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a movement.
Yeah.
Okay, and balance is fixed.
Yep.
Okay, so we should probably put this in somewhere. I never really used this, so...
Maybe add crash to.
Crash works really well on Spark, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It creates vulnerability. Install upgrade. You could put bounce on something as well.
Yeah. Or replace something with bounce really.
You would want to go into select function. It'll tell you specifically what it does to it, rather than
fair
just a
enough.
general.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right there.
So yeah, like that causes switch to chain to targets.
Yeah.
Which is not all that great most of the time.
No.
That makes breach chain.
Breach chaining is
to
pretty
5
interesting.
targets. John
So-
will get
shorter
faster
distance.
cooldown, but yeah.
Though. Yeah.
Not build a breach. Bouncing breach.
The nice thing is that when you augment something, it doesn't take away from the existing stats. It only adds to it in most cases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Unless
rare-
one of the modifiers is specifically something like that, where the
Yeah.
distance is decreased.
Okay, now that's a boundary.
Yes. Now the game is pretty clear where there's paths to actually move on.
Yeah. And that's not too much secretive from what I remember.
They're saying everyone up and left. Nothing to see here. Admin's just towing the line. Yeah, outside.
Don't believe a word of this nonsense.
Out of the channels, reckon time. 8 blocks off. Almost there.
Something that's not immediately apparent, but Red will use the typing into terminals like that in order to actually communicate with the sword.
Ah.
Yeah. She has actually lost her voice, so she has to alternatively communicate.
Yeah.
Dream's getting fixed.
Ow.
Suffocate you on your charm.
That's right. Do a charm.
Also, when the bar flashes like that, it means you've overloaded the bar, and that's when it starts disabling your abilities,
Yeah.
making you run slower.
Just passing.
Just passing.
Yep.
Don't mind us with this huge sword.
There's an access point. It exists.
Yeah. They do also act as like checkpoints / respawn.
Yeah,
points.
they're
So-
autosaves.
Or not. Let's not stay
In
around.
case you die or reload.
Yeah. They are actually really good about save points for the most part.
Yeah, there is a good amount of them.
Because they also realize that a good chunk of this game you're going to be fiddling around with augments and active abilities.
Yeah, your first attack's going to do nothing.
Do nothing. Yeah.
First action, do nothing.
Yes, that creep is protected.
Ah.
Yeah, it's protected from all effects.
So I gotta blow that up first.
Yeah,
And then you can attack the creep because it'll
That
be
looks
down.
like it should do enough to do everything.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then I can throw that.
hmm It'll say block, but it won't actually be.
He didn't even blink.
Oh.
Or not.
Or you missed the thing over there for some reason. The numbers it tells you aren't always perfect. Generally, if there's terrain in the way, especially, it sometimes doesn't take that into account.
Can I hurt my own control thing?
I don't believe so. Maybe.
All set.
Boom. Very nice.
You can literally just walk around.
That's what matter.
I think we got everyone back this way. Which we can
Not
just
actually a place to go. It's just
Ah.
Yeah, trigger style.
looking at the bay.
Another thing.
Amphitheater Parkway.
Hope you're wearing comfortable shoes.
Am I wearing comfortable shoes?
Here we are.
Hopefully. Dude, vaguely actions things like, that occasionally turn to turn-based things.
Yep.
There's another poster.
Yep.
Yep. There's another poster.
Can't be interactive.
No.
No.
Deserters.
No, there's the small posters are red all over the place actually.
Unless you count him. Hi. Where'd everybody go?
Fucked if I know.
I'm dead.
Please help me, I'm not dead.
Please don't. I don't like you.
He's too far gone. They know we're here.
She's protected with a stupid little satellite down there.
Oh, come on, move. Thank you.
There's a cell up there.
Oh, that's no.
Just take your time.
I think it has to go onto an enemy. I don't think it can be free targeted.
Really?
No, it goes to wherever.
No, it can be free targeted. It's targeted to like the dots, though. There's a sort of invisible grid to this game.
Yeah.
Now, you free aim, not in this mode. It's a different story,
Fire.
but
No, still.
it's still a little bit
Snap
targeted,
to
but
it.
it's not quite as rough. Also, yes, you can shoot the shadow clones just for reference.
Yeah.
This is a thing I generally recommend doing because they don't go away otherwise.
Yeah.
At least not until they've done a lot of damage.
So he's got some pretty loose weed laws.
Well, you know.
Just lying around everywhere.
Go away, bitch. No one likes you. Oh, still got some baby.
It's just that one.
There we go.
All right. Very nice.
Yeah, knowing that I can't do attacks with the bar charges up is the
Yeah.
kind of important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it until I was watching the bar, and I was like, yes.
Also, completely forgot to add charm.
Yep.
Yes.
Hmm?
He forgot he had charm.
Yeah.
That's the problem materials.
They left the lights on. Terminal. What's the good word? Yeah, you made headlines. Not a word on the camera. I'm trying to keep everything calm.
I do like the little deletes, like, no, that's dumb.
No,
I'm
no.
going to say.
Yeah. Available parking, 96%.
Yes, the little commentary and the analysis stuff is pretty amusing in this game, actually.
Yeah.
Like the part where it points out you do not want to drink the water out of the harbor.
Gotta be somewhere. Hole's a little out of date.
Blind Mag's final performance.
Catch a break.
Red versus facsimile.
Yeah, if only.
Suck.
Let's get back to that.
Whee! Whee!
I mean, they give me the ability to flourish.
Whee! Whee!
When I first saw you up on that stage back there, it was like everyone loved you. Everyone accepted that.
Hold tab to hum. By the way, you can do this for the rest of the game.
Yes.
I can just hum whenever I want.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
It actually does things at certain points.
Really?
Last night. Backstory.
When you speak, I hear silence.
The main theme.
Another returning singer from Bastion, too.
Yeah. So that's the leader of the Camerata.
Well, that much I figured.
Yeah. The socialite, the assistant, and the guy in the background is the scientist.
That guy got a sword there in his chest.
Yes.
Yep.
Sword thing.
Am I correct in assuming he was meant to take that sword for... He took the sword that was meant for,
For
red.
red. From the looks of it.
Sort of, yes.
Okay.
The whole thing is a little bit of a clusterfuck in general.
Yeah.
So the socialite actually likes Red and didn't actually want her to go into the sword, but she's also very jealous of Red's boyfriend / the narrator. So
Okay.
that entire incident wasn't actually meant to for Red. That was actually meant for her boyfriend.
But it was staged to look like it was meant for red.
Okay.
The socialite actually didn't want Red to be there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's very complicated and involves members of the Camerata kind of working against each other.
Yes.
This universe's Booker DeWitt just did not meet a good end.
65,536 additional signatures required.
This is going to be
Computer joke.
Yep. This is going to be a problem, considering the population of this town, I think, consists of 1 at this point. No, 2. Sorry, 2 at this point.
No.
I'm grieving. I'm going to vote on the bridge to ease my sorrow.
No, it's fine. Going over here.
Stop creating time paradox.
No, I saw nothing. I saw nothing.
Just take your time.
Also, for whatever reason, after her boyfriend got stabbed, the Camerata could no longer use the transistor. This is not actually well explained as to why.
No.
Say something. Oh no.
I think my best understanding of it is that somehow he managed to become the primary persona of the transistor, which, because he obviously wouldn't want to fucking help them, basically
Yeah.
kept them from being able to use it, is the best I was ever able to guess
Yeah.
from the information we get.
Also, because of this disconnect. Hell broke loose in the incredibly powerful techno programming nonsense, and that's why the process is running around doing whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, this is actually a fight.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
This is the boss,
Yes.
specifically.
Yes,
This
this
is
is Sybil, the socialite.
Yes. The process notably corrupts people into processes themselves.
Yes.
Yes.
Gotta go over here. Screw you. Oops.
Also, the boss fights in this game have awesome songs.
Ow.
Yes. Do you know you can still pause time?
Well, I can.
Like how he does it for every basic fucking fight in the game, but the ones that it's actually beneficial on. No, fuck that.
Look, he's using his innate Bloodborne skills.
Oh, is that why he's being so terrible?
He is the blurst at Bloodborne.
You're over there somewhere.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So I'm just kind of waiting there.
She must have felt that. She's back.
Ah, it's back.
Yep. Phase 2.
The boss fights all have multiple phases to them.
Yeah.
Wrong button.
She's patching up.
Ow.
Yeah, important note, the specific function of those weeds is actually to heal processes.
Emergency turn initiated.
Do one of these.
Yeah, essentially what this fight turns into is basically just hit and run using Jaunt.
Wee. Wee. Wee.
You want to finish those weeks?
Kill off the weeds as much as you can so they won't heal her.
Like a... Yeah.
Doink.
Yes, and exploit the fact that she has a very significant out of sight, out of mind factor.
Yeah.
Remember, if she can't see you, you don't exist.
Yeah, you see that second attack is
There we
not
go.
hitting her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And for
There is a maximum range for
Yeah.
Spartan.
Yeah. Apparently there's...
Now, if you're a madman in this fight, you can just do the backstab dance
You can.
on her.
It's a real good way to get yourself killed.
It is a real good way to get yourself killed. Ask me how I know this.
See her respawn again, isn't she?
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe every boss fight is 3 phases.
Depends on the boss fight.
She's shielded.
Yeah.
One of the little shield guys has spawned in that upper corner.
Yeah.
That's
They
probably
just want to walk around.
Yeah.
And keep an eye out because there are creeps.
Charm it.
Alright, I can do
Yeah,
that.
charm is actually not a bad idea.
Easy, bitch.
No, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do at all.
I mean, there's no downside to it because you'd only use as much of your turn bar as you actually use,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice. Those things, for reference, will not actually ever attack you. Their sole existence is support for processes.
Yep.
Yes, they're cheerleaders, apparently.
Yep.
Ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. Alright. That's the two cheerleaders. I don't think there's any others.
No,
Just
there's
deal
just
with the
the
creep.
Yeah, the two cheerleaders, a creep, and Sybil.
But,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, that's a perfectly valid strategy in this fight. Because either that thing will whittle down the socialite, or the socialite will kill that thing, in either way. You have a pawn off the board.
R.
You may want to do a little bit of damage before switching. Just to...
Have it a little bit lower health.
Breach
Yeah.
the
Because you
switch.
will need to kill it.
Yeah.
Leave me. Turn the tide. You got this. I have faith in you.
She's not on the screen, so she doesn't exist.
That's right. That's right.
No, didn't work.
You hit a wall, I think.
Come on. Okay, it is.
Yeah.
Wall's breach. Yeah, they only have so much of an angle radius, so if they don't see her, they won't attack her either.
Wrong button. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, it doesn't. It'll always say blocked a lot of the time. It doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to go off.
No, it's blocked. That it is literally hitting a wall. You can see the pathing.
I don't think it is actually. But
Use the. Ah.
Give us a hand.
Yeah, but it should also be known the processes don't really do that much damage.
if you are trying to kill her solely by virtue of a charmed creep, you will be here for the next 3 hours.
Yeah.
I think it did a mighty,
5 or 7.
yeah. We'll probably better off just finishing the damn creep.
Yeah, just to get it off the field.
You're hitting the wall. That's all on the wall.
Yep.
It might still catch the.
Yeah, I'll still catch.
Yeah, I got the creep.
Yeah, remember.
It's AoE.
Spark does
And
have.
it's AoE and it does actually go through the wall, or
You
it
need to
destroys the
sell.
wall in the first
Yeah, well, that's like
few.
that.
Emergency turn. You are walking around in an emergency turn.
Okay, that actually works much better.
Oh, waiting for her to rear up for an attack and then
Yeah.
going to turn and jaunting away. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how you're supposed to handle this, actually,
Yeah.
for the most part.
I never figured that out.
Yeah, because she will still target where you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she does the first draw, and you're not anywhere near her when she goes into the next one. Oh.
John.
Ow. Lost jumped.
That's okay.
That's
though.
fine.
She's
She's
almost
at,
down.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
at 89.
You're behind a wall.
Yeah.
You can walk during this. To, outside the wall.
Screw that.
Okay.
I don't know if it will actually make you kill the other thing.
Not again.
Nope.
Okay. I don't know. I always killed it off before I killed her.
Yeah.
What now? Can't leave it like this. Biceps. Retrace. Hello again, Simmons. Camera friends.
Eat your cube heart, gain your power.
Delicious.
Another level.
Delicious cool part.
Symbols trace.
That's the only thing I get this level.
Call friends to aid the user. Plan friends' actions with turn.
And the upgrade effect is actually really nice on health.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chance to prevent self-spawning. Yep.
Yeah.
You pretty much throw that on whatever your finisher move is.
Yeah.
I have the ability to enter back doors.
Yep. Enter back doors. Oh.
New permission authenticator.
We got our lead. We're going downtown. The process is
Tastefully covered by that wall.
Where is she?
I mean, she's dead, and you have her soul data
Cube.
thing.
Yes.
You have her cube.
You have her time cube.
Do you know that each day is 4 cubic days? Yeah, you need to.
So I can't get breach. I don't have jaunt right now.
Can, in fact, get help and bounce, though.
Can indeed get help and bounce.
So
And it is an important note that you can, in fact, install things as upgrades, even if you have a active slot open.
Yeah.
So you could use, like, help as an upgrade if you wanted to right now.
that's fine. We'll try it out.
Yep.
next up.
A boat.
Back someday.
No, you won't.
A powerful
Not in
boat.
this game.
Are they making a Transistor 2?
No.
I don't think they could.
No. Given how things end, no.
Yeah.
Transistor 2. The untransistor.
You can make a Bastion too.
Maybe.
Weird.
Be very weird.
I could
You'd-
crowbar Bastion too.
you'd-
I can't
you'd-
crowbar.
You'd
Transistor
have to
2.
pull some serious bullshit to make Bastion 2 actually canonical.
Eventually.
About the only thing you could do with, like, a Bastion 2 I could see almost as a prequel of the initial fall. That would be about it.
No, you go with the other ending, it still works. It's
Oh, the
just
shitty
you have
ending,
to-
got it.
Huh?
The shitty ending, got it.
Continue as opposed to play New Game Plus?
Yes.
Mean,
I have this feeling he's gonna let us know.
I can jump the boat.
Can in fact jump the boat.
Jump the boat! There needs to be a digital shark in there that you can jump. Jump the shark! Jump the shark! Hey, it's me, the digital Fonz.
I don't know. I found that to be the significantly better ending than the unlimited time loop.
Yeah. Unlimited time loop makes more sense for the story.
Close to the river's
Of all its time manipulation? All 0 of it?
Except for the part where you've obviously been through all of it before.
road to high rise.
Oh, those are on the top of the poles. Okay.
Heads up.
Heads up. You almost got lasered in the
I
face.
did.
So you might want to move first.
Yeah. Do.
So if I recall correctly,
Back in business.
I think you have to use help outside of turn first, and then you will have a friend you can
Yeah.
use in planning. I don't know. I've pretty much never actually
Yep.
used help.
And then
at-
Q
Yeah,
to
Q
use.
switches between you and the friend's actions. I'd never actually
Used
used help as an active.
bark, bark, bark.
Yeah, the kind of weak thing is that
Oh, it'll bark eventually anyways on its own.
yes.
Yep.
The
Yeah, it
kind-
will act on its own. It just doesn't act nearly as fast as you can order it to act.
Yeah. Also, you share a bar with it.
Yeah.
Yes. You do share a bar with it. It, however, will also gather cells if it's nearby them.
Yeah, that's kind of the big thing.
Back
There's a
door.
back door.
Getting in.
Yeah, I pretty much only ever used help as an upgrade because its upgrade ability is super nice.
Wasn't this?
The back door.
Yep.
Two. Three.
It will keep going.
Yeah.
As I recall, in the Xbox version, there is an achievement for bouncing the ball X number of times, but it's not in the Steam game.
That's probably for the best.
It's something ridiculous. Yes, and in the hammock, you can just lie back and think about what's happened to you so far.
I mean, we don't animate or line back, but you know.
You don't need to. Save money that way.
Exactly.
Supergiant Games does not have huge budgets.
No, they're an indie studio.
Yeah.
That's right. This is a teleportation hub as
Yes.
well. That door, I believe. Yeah, that's
Speed
the
test.
Speed test.
Let's try door number 1.
A speed test. Call to speed.
Sand. Water.
Should be interesting without Jaunt.
As in hard as hell to do, from what I remember.
Mm.
32 seconds.
Oh, that's right. I don't think it cares if it has it disabled or not because it gives you the presets.
Oh, that's right.
So if it wants you to have Jaunt, you'll have Jaunt regardless of whether you can currently use it or not.
You can still pause time.
Yeah.
So I can.
Time's running out.
Pause. Top.
I think you get like one.
Ah. Well.
One fast enough.
Yeah, I never messed around with the time.
Yeah, I never
so-
bothered with speed tests either.
I did all of them. It's just been so long I don't remember them.
Do you get anything for doing them?
I think so. I forget what.
Mm.
was a little sparse, but this isn't that bad. It's no
That is
cloud.
under review.
Yes, it's the latest branch.
That's right. All these are basically they're akin to the speed test, and there's a music player up there.
Yes.
What's that?
The music player.
Wow. Easy player.
Yeah.
Hello, what's this? Better go.
Ghosting. We were ghosting.
So yeah, you'll find various backdoor points during the game.
I see. They'll take me back there.
Yes.
Yeah, and they open the other doors on the branches, basically.
Yeah.
Many doors in, boy.
They're, like, sort of technically a fast travel for all that matters.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they were fast travel because there's no point in going backwards in this game, from what I remember.
I mean, you totally can.
Hmm.
You can go back. There's no reason to, ever.
Limiters. So, limiters make the process stronger, but it also gives you more experience.
Yeah, basically this adds modifiers to enemies.
Yes, they were, from what I remember, will spawn shielded cells when terminated.
But you get 2% extra
Yeah.
Level bonus.
level bonus, basically.
So what are shielded cells? Which cells have shields I have to break?
Yeah,
through?
you have to break the shield
Shield
before you
collect
collect the cell.
If I remember, that one isn't that big a deal, actually.
No.
Also not that much experience, but...
As I recall,
And you have Jaunt and Breach back now if you wanted to.
Yeah. Just do note you only have so much memory. Because that so far hasn't been upgraded.
Okay, so
I don't remember exactly how it... I think it upgrades by level. But I'm not positive. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a lot too long. I don't remember. I know it gets upgraded. I cannot remember for the life of me how.
Let's see. You have, I think you're one short of equipping everything, basically.
Okay, so I'm actually curious because I don't think I've ever looked at it. What the hell happens if you equip help as an upgrade on Jaunt? Ah, leaves behind a copy.
X copies.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. And they are usable in.
I don't think I ever did that.
No.
I always just used help to make my primary attack. Reduce the likelihood of cells spawning because cells are annoying as shit.
I don't know. Let's see how this works.
Alright, and that's everything. You don't have
Yeah, you don't have to
for
do.
bounce.
Yeah.
Snapshots. You are definitely being shot.
Space just doesn't work anymore.
No,
Or space
keyboard probably is.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lagging.
Well, the keyboard likes very specific angles for the wireless on it to actually work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to move the dongle to the front
Yeah.
USBs.
I do love that thing with the snapshots.
Yeah, where it takes the actual picture.
Well, it's very challenging if I don't have abilities.
Yeah, you need to shift the angle that the keyboard is at.
I'm gonna hold the fucking keyboard.
You don't need to hold it up there, you just need to shift the fucking angle.
Probably actually just AoE these down mostly.
That's the plan.
That's a shielded cell.
Yeah.
Pennant playoffs.
I swear this day, get myself killed. Not a million times canceled. Hoping that'll do it for the bad news for a while.
Rabble rouse or shit talk? Shit talk, yeah.
I can spin my soul. I can spin my soul.
Selection offices. Wee. Wee.
It's calling
There's a cheerleader right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Camera.
Come on. Well, that enough to do. Not quite.
Here's a couple sparks. I really think the operator just keeps spawning things.
Well, it only has a certain
has
Yeah,
number
it has a
of
max
spawns.
number of spawns.
It will not spawn infinitely.
The copies.
Oh, the copies.
Don't copy that, Floppy.
help us out. Your turn. That must be how they
Nice.
do it. We better hustle. You know, I've never once seen the visitor.
Oh, visitor activity is down 97%. I've never seen a visitor river open.
High rises dead ahead. Across the canals.
The canals.
It's yeah,
Yeah.
There we go.
Ah, right.
actually down the hall.
Actually down. Do 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 do.
Eating healthy.
Much nicer than last time we were here.
We control the horizontal. We control the vertical.
You lost. No? No. We better move. Get him. Get him. Just hold on.
Oh,
Yep. Those chicken-legged things.
Weird egg people.
Yes, cluckers.
Hey, get back here.
I said it has a blast around it, so the fact that it's in the wall doesn't really matter.
Yep.
I think the other thing about the shield things, it does look like the cores take longer before they actually respawn with the shields.
Yeah, I think there's a couple ticks before they actually start counting down.
Yeah, I think they do give you a bit more
Look,
time.
it goes from like 10 to like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Why are we making chickens? Why aren't we making chickens?
Okay, but explain the bombardment? Well, chickens lay eggs. I'm not going to justify that. You're weird.
I swear you've been playing with the fridge magnets again.
If I remember, that's actually where the melee attack excels, because I don't think it actually takes that much time in.
No, the melee attack
melee
does not
attack
take
takes
that much
nothing
time.
at all.
Ow.
That's how I was able to do the whole socialite fight without actually...
Figuring out that you can just
Figuring
jaunt
out-
away from her dash.
Yes, because I literally would dance around her and use the bash. I did it. I'm not proud of myself, but I did.
Yeah, I generally just went invisible and stabbed the crap out of things.
Your City of Villains strategy.
You have a clutter around. Yeah, there it is.
He's back there.
Here, fucker.
And sometimes it's easier not to go into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, with the clutter unit, you might want to wait until they throw a grenade.
We made him mad.
New level.
Here we go again.
You can get either mask, or you can get the one that causes packets to appear.
Yeah. That was a mess.
Turn invisible.
Ah, yeah.
Turn invisible and amplifies the next action you take.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and his backstab as an upgrade. Ah, there we go. Got the first passive slot.
Yep. Yeah, okay, quick passives.
Sometimes spawn twin cells or strike with twice as much power, but has a twice as big bonus.
Why not?
Also on well.
Yeah, we only got another like half-hour gameplay, anyways.
I don't think that enables.
No, it doesn't
when you
automatically
select
enable.
it.
You still have to go in and enable
Yeah.
it, but I mean, we're going to.
Yes.
The sky is blue because we wanted to.
Favorite evening sky color?
Deep red.
Deep red.
I believe whatever you vote for in all of these is going to be
Yes.
the one that.
Is chosen.
Yeah.
Now back to the seas.
I am mad about the sky color. I'm going to let the world know about it with lasers.
That's fine. There we go. So let's turn this on, because why not?
Yeah.
And you still only have 16 memories, so.
But he does have enough to equip mask, because mask is cheap.
yes, mask is 1.
Oh, the passive for it is you become undetectable and faster when after eliminating targets.
Yep.
Yep. It's a pretty decent passive.
Yeah.
You can take a look at the passives on other stuff too, just to see.
Become a super user.
I don't think I ever did that either.
As I recall, super user either like turns into a fraction of bar used for normal actions, so each action uses far less bar, or you just get to, or I think it uses the turn without actually using the bar. Still
That's
completely
kind of
full-
cute.
It's something weird like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
friendly
spawn
bad cells
bad
are
cells.
not great.
No.
That just gives you a
Deflecting
shield.
shield. Recover faster, but you don't have jaunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a trap option.
Spawn a coffee when attacked. Bring your enemy.
Yeah, I think Jaunt never basically leaves her active bar.
Gain more planning potential in
Barring
turn.
insane.
Yeah, you basically just have more bar in turn.
Yeah. Actually, no. Jaunt briefly left my bar twice just to get the other 2 story bits, because I did specifically grab all the story bits for the characters for reasons. It is entirely possible to play this game without John. You just have to liberally use turn, basically, to
Yes.
dodge.
Yes.
See what that do?
It gives a shield.
Gives a
It's,
deflecting shield.
it's okay. It's not stellar.
Yeah.
And you may as well equip mask on something
Yeah.
as an upgrade. That'd be mask, not help.
Oh, yeah.
He's just doing good things. Or just,
We're gonna equip mask.
Okay.
yeah. And then, which of these 2 is a better upgrade for mask?
What does mask love or love backed mask do?
That's a
Don't
good
you
question.
know?
Turn back mask do.
Mask will temporarily turn surrounding targets allegiance to the users when activated. That's
A thing that...
eh.
Next might be laser beam charm. That would charm.
Isn't the same idea. And help, which prevents cells from spawning, which is not a bad one to have in general. Leave behind the user copy in addition
Copies
to
they
base
spawn as well.
Yeah.
That's such a
Yeah,
chance to
breach
break
50% chance to not spawn self and John leaves
Why not?
copies behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's especially great when big jerk enemies show up.
Yep.
Yeah. Not having to retrieve their bullshit is nice.
Well, it's especially useful in the ones that generate multiple cells because it's each cell has a 50% chance of not spawning. It's not just 50% spawn or not.
Yeah, there you saw it in action.
I'm pretty sure bad cells don't spawn.
Yeah, I don't think bad cells spawn,
Yeah.
as far as I recall. I don't think I've ever seen one actually spawn a cell.
No, bad cells don't do so.
There's a collector around.
There is, in fact, a cluster around.
Several, as a matter of fact. I said one of them too.
Ow. Dash. Actually, I should probably just use the one. Use the right key first off. There you go. Kill you. No, can't get out of that. That's the other key thing about this crash I'm using.
If the initial hit kills them, then the surrounding explosions generally break the shield.
That's not what I meant to do. Nope.
Chicken. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Mega Ultra Chicken. No, he is legend.
Yeah. Can't jump through boundaries.
almost 6% bonus.
Hold on, I want to try something. Hey! Is anyone out there?
Hey, calm down. This way. Whee.
There's a
Yikes.
I got one nice, but
No.
Run. Just run. Made it. That was 50 foot back there. Maybe more.
Was there?
Yes. I mean, I don't think they ever actually activate, but there were totally like 50 of them up there.
yeah.
Traverse Center. The annex building. They're not there anymore. Half the skylines disappeared.
404. Buildings not found.
It's spreading. The Camerata. They ripped this whole town apart.
I will do anything for a Kit Kat bar.
Look, their plan is really indistinct
What
and mostly
would you
dumb.
do for a Klondike bar?
Well, all that is technically correct. The Camerata have nothing directly to do with what's going on right now. They've actually lost control of.
Yes, completely.
Yeah.
Because their plan was stupid and kind of indistinct.
Yes. And yes.
More of those doors open.
Yay.
How about we
Ah, we have a den now.
We're not
Yes.
alone. Hey, she's friendly.
I got a dog.
Hi, Luna.
Yeah, your little summon dog.
Can I call you Luna?
I got a dog.
Luna, fetch. Take that.
Go, bye. Dude, that's for this game.
Bark, bark. If dog bark, else bark.
Well, you know.
I got a puppy.
If not bark, bark.
Okay, back on track.
Neighbor status equal annoyed, bark.
I don't know what this says of Sybil that her
Time to dance.
or the process tied to her effectively spawns a dog.
And she's nothing more than a pet the Camarilla kept around. Or the Camerata.
No, they needed her
They're
to actually.
cheerleaders.
Sex protector.
Yeah.
Either that or just the socialite really like dogs.
Totally possible.
Look, we're not doing any kind of like Jungian shadow thing here. She just liked dogs, okay?
You. No.
We offered everyone avatar customization. She went with the purse dog.
Yeah, it's like in a pillar.
That's behind it.
I can fix that. Let's not do that one. No.
Yeah, Spark is really short range.
Ow. First jump didn't work.
Mask seemed not to work on that for whatever reason. Oh, because
Mask-
he's jaunted afterwards.
Yeah.
If you do anything, including
Yes, mask
placement stuff.
breaks basically with any actual ability use. You can move, you can't ability.
Yeah.
It basically lets you set up to do really easy backstabs.
Is generally the intention, yes.
Whew.
And it's still down. So you can equip both of those somewhere.
I have a puppy.
Sure, why not? You have a puppy and put that on something.
Oh. Makes the dogs bark switch people's allegiances.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And increase
Yeah.
the dog's health by
I cannot
Doubles it,
hurt
yeah,
this
doubles
puppy.
it.
It is too cute. Bark, bark.
I have a lovable dog.
Bow, 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 yippee-yo, yippee-yay.
Coast is clear. So it's true.
Voles.
I was gonna say, mole people. The administration proclaims it is mole people.
Tire structure vanished.
Well, you know. If you have any information, shit be fucked, yo.
Get out.
Yes.
Programs be dying and we getting the hell out of here.
Seaside. Cloud Alley.
The city's ridiculous bullshit high tech has gone rogue,
Yes.
basically. Because that is what the process actually is.
Magic, bullshit, nanotech, la 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 la.
This is going to be on nanotech. This is just magic bullshit.
Behold, a puppy. Ow.
Uh,
Not here. Have a puppy. Yes, good puppy.
there's that. There's my snapshot up there. Okay. He was stuck on a corner, apparently.
Yeah.
This will take a while. And the snapshot is no longer charmed.
So I suppose with you. I can't summon puppies here, I don't think.
You cannot summon puppies in turn.
Well, the charm is worth.
Let's walk in a circle.
Well, it's like I'm clicking you to do something, and then it did.
Yeah, I know. I remember that being a common thing with this game, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it could just let you eat shit and die instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine.
Good thing we installed our Dio program.
Maybe what I wanted to use, but it's fine. Puppy. No. On. Puppy.
Well, this will take a while.
Who else?
That's fine.
Yep.
I'm terrible.
Stay out of our way.
Yeah, you didn't break anything this time.
Yeah.
It's true. I did not break
Start
it.
all your parts, you're fine.
I see this.
I can't remember the double damage one I avoided for quite a while. Up until the point where I was utter bullshit.
It was a cipher.
I'll miss this place.
High-rise district. Come closer.
Okay, so this is where Monsoon appears. And then we transform into Jack. Admit that we're still crazy. And then the kicking and rad butt rock starts up. I mean, it's not as great as Blade Wolf's theme, but,
Okay, you have Breach back now.
do you want to use Park?
Well, so which one do you want to install there? Which I believe was the chance to rent cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. My laser of IDGAF.
I remember I had Charm installed pretty much constantly on something.
Yeah.
Or
Next stop, high rise.
What's the fun of that?
For a brief time after I beat the first boss, I played around with a summoner build. Where I summoned the dog, and then charmed somebody, and then ghosted and let them...
Oh, but. Get rumbled.
yep.
Yeah, that second kind of sucks.
It was 12 seconds. Okay, now they're actually giving you real durations. Like the first few is like you have 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Jump. Oh.
Lost.
Button again.
AoEs everywhere.
Yeah. This seems like a really bad place.
Yeah.
Ow.
John lost.
Yeah, I died here more than a couple times.
Yeah, I think I remember that too. I might
You.
have died here at least
You.
once. Emergency turn. You have move, attack, and mass.
Basically.
God damn it. There you go.
Yep. Retry with lookers, retry without lookers.
Yeah, and that's where the access points being so plentiful comes in handy.
Yeah, between that and the bright side, they don't.
That's not what I want to do. I want this here. I want this here.
Install.
You do have one more point, so you could put
Crash.
crash
or
or
something.
something.
Yeah.
Or put it as your passive.
What is the passive effect on crash?
damage resistance and immunity to all slowing effects.
It's not a particularly great damage resistance.
No.
What does it do when it's buffing Jaunt?
Jaunt, I think, gives it a damage value when you jump.
Through things.
Well, no, it stuns them. Stun invulnerable when you do it.
Stun, disrupt nearby targets. And
Sorry, I think it was Breach gave it the actual damage effect.
Yeah. It's actually not bad on Jaunt. Yeah, I think I remember that actually. Breach giving Jaunt a damage effect.
Yeah.
I remember doing that constantly actually.
Alright, the elevator, part 2.
Hope this works.
Eventually, you get the second upgrade slot on stuff, and then you just do like Breach and
Next stop.
Crash on Jaunt, and it's silly.
Yep.
Something's
Be
wrong.
prepared.
Get ready.
Everything is mine. You're all my friends.
You want to go retrieve the
Cells.
yeah.
Sail games.
So on the
Thank you,
right.
sail games with me. It's great when 3/4 of the enemies at any given time are on your side.
It's also a great way of preventing damage in general because boss bridge.
Yeah.
These things are really dead. Yeah, the negative of charming everything is
You can't actually damage it while it's charmed.
yeah.
No, I think that went much smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Oh, well, you know it's coming. It also helps.
Yeah. I mean, you
And-
should know it's coming. It's any sort of action game with an elevator. And yes, Charm is actually kind of broken in this.
Yeah.
The high rise.
Like, the base Charm attack in and of itself, not great. Using Charm as an upgrade to things is fucking gross.
Yeah. It also helps you slowly kill the things you're charming, so you don't have to worry as much about dealing with it after charm runs off.
Yeah.
I also like that the upgrades that you give things don't break. Only the base power does.
Yep.
Yes.
I think they kind of have to do that just because.
Oh. So I guess that's what super user does is just gives you a kill command, which does 500 damage but takes 110 planning cost.
I suppose that makes sense. You have to be the
Why
super
not?
user to do it.
Yeah.
Good to go.
You only have a 25% chance of ever having that on a given freeze.
Heal.
Oh no, a bad doggo.
Stay. Stay. Fetch.
That's what they're literally called fetches.
Yes.
I think if you charm the weeds, you can use them as healing. Not 100% sure on that.
I believe that is the case.
Yes.
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 Yes, they do in fact heal you if you charm them.
That is exceedingly useful, actually.
Yeah, and they appear often enough that it's a viable strategy to keep in mind.
Yeah, at least for now they do. This is the section where you're getting all the humanoid processes, also known as Kill Me Now.
Yeah.
Alright, go to sleep. Adorable puppy.
Doggo. Sleep.
Oh, it's go command. You will die.
Yep. Literally takes your entire turn bar, but
But
is
it's
a kill.
500
It is
damage.
500.
And it
yeah,
has a
500.
radius.
And
Yeah,
it has a
500
good
base
radius.
damage. It is.
Yeah. It kills basically everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of damage rating, it will definitely fuck up most things in the game.
So in general, if you're in trouble, spam the time pause until you get the kill command.
Also, if you get the emergency turn, and then your emergency turn gives you super user, you just murder whatever it is.
Well, you get the emergency turn if you have...
If you have turn available and you would die.
Yeah.
Yes.
Best view in town.
I don't think I actually want to go that way yet.
That's not progress, actually.
That's not progress?
No.
I figured this, or that would be progress, and this would be...
No, it is. The way you're going now is actual progress.
Yeah, I believe the other way is...
Just your apartment.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Remember, you have food when you eat your apartment.
Yes.
Do.
Yes, a mystery flatbread.
It's strange coming like this.
Yeah, mostly alright with it.
Well, at least Junction Chance can.
I got a pizza.
Yep.
Top with
Mr. Jans, talk with stuff.
flatbread.
I found this stuff behind the fridge.
Not so bad when it's cold.
I love that she puts his jacket on the sword.
Yep.
Help yourself.
For those of you watching at home, all 0 of you, there's
Accurate.
there's actual conversation. Like if you just let a scene play out, it gets awkward.
Yeah.
It is very much one-sided conversations.
Yep.
So the word is out.
Well, one person can't speak, so...
Well, it's also he's just watching you eat an entire flatbread pizza and he's jealous.
Whole town's being held ransom. Can't even see the canals.
See, you think it's bad when the user wins a game in a place with a guardian? Look how bad it is here.
What the fuck was that?
I know what you're talking about.
It's not like it's not a boss or something.
Weed 2.0.
I know
Yeah.
I have the sheet.
Yes, charmed cheerleaders are also pretty awesome.
And then just hit things. What's up, cheerleader? What's that weird?
Yeah. It's hard to see because of the thing.
Yeah, generally you want like
Like,
one.
what the hell?
That's
That was something.
I think you like.
huh.
I think you
Slight glitch.
jumped down to the bottom and then back to the top. For the first time, you feel alive.
Bye, dog.
Thank you, Josh, for laughing at my
See
shitty
you in
joke.
hell. Not dead.
No, it has more than 500 health.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Now it's back to full
Yeah,
because
let's
it
crack
ran
it
up
off.
to the
That's
weed.
not what I have to do. Turn invisible.
May want to just get rid of those weeds.
Yes, because all that you're doing is charming the dog. It's going to go attack the weed that cannot be hurt because there's a cheerleader.
Yeah.
And any damage it takes from standing next to the weed while it's charmed is immediately undone by standing next to the weed as soon as it becomes uncharmed.
Alternatively, charm the cheerleader and kill the damn weed. Assume you can somehow hit it. Where is the...
It's
like
immediately
right
behind
there.
It. Yeah.
It is in a spot that is almost impossible to actually target.
There it goes.
Thank you, dog.
Yeah, okay, kill the cheerleader. About charming it.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh. It's trying to do that.
You probably want to try and grab that cell.
Okay, you want to rewind that to the first jaunt or something.
Yeah.
Bad dog. Does do damage, so.
It does very slowly kill it.
Yes.
Yes, you do exactly 1 round's worth of damage every time you charm it because you can't hurt it while it's charmed.
Yeah.
Which is like 20 damage, though it's 580.
Yes.
May want to pause time.
Let's do that.
Actually, I was gonna... You have a different damaging attack, don't you?
I do.
You could just, you know, spam that a little bit and then charm it. 'Cause the charm gives you more than enough time to get your bar back. And that should do.
There you go.
Yep.
Here we go.
Ah, the get function.
So it forces people to me. Or towards me.
Yep.
Target arm function pulls targets out of position or pass. Yep. Ping.
Fire rapid kinetic charges in a straight line.
Oh, actually, that's a key upgrade function, too.
Yes.
Speed up and reduce. I don't know. We'll grab ping.
Yep.
Ping.
And you got the second upgrade slot.
Yep.
For
Right.
one.
For one
Yeah,
slot,
choose
yeah.
one slot.
Yeah, you get the first upgrade slot for everything at once, and then you get cuts down respawn time from cells.
User will lose access to 6 mem or more functions may be uninstalled.
So that one is a giant pain.
Pick whichever and enable neither of them.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
That one, because hypothetically it's more useful. It's more points later when you
Have more
upgrades
man.
there.
Yeah,
But enabling it now is,
nightmarish.
unless you've lost so many functions to nearly dying. Yes, now we're getting to... That's not the...
What?
Oh, wait. The person talking right now, I think that was, what's his name? Not the sword?
Maybe.
We had the volume turned down, so I can't.
Yeah, I never really paid that much attention.
Yeah. Yeah, the high rise is where you learn exactly how little the camera actually has control of what the fuck is going on. Because, what's his name? The assistant guy basically talks to you the entire way through.
Yeah. That's not a bad one to put on Breach, considering how expensive it is in turn cost normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't put it in slot
it's
2
like
if it's
one, yeah.
slot 1 is open.
Yeah. So there's no point really in doing that.
Yeah.
There's not
It is actually a funny one to do.
a. Yeah.
Mask drops bounce balls.
Yeah, when you actually go invisible, it fires off some bounce shots.
They aren't bad on damage either.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do 3
Yeah, you can do 3 breaches
without-
now without overloading.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're able to get behind someone, that kills basically everything except for the fetches and the jerks.
Is in here. Besides,
I think it might even kill the fetches, actually.
100 stairs, number of stairs, 115.
Yeah, that's definitely the assistant talking.
Yeah.
I see you. And I know you can hear me.
Oh, the back door.
Yep.
Sorry, we're gonna go play with the dog.
I think this one unlocks another one of the tests.
Yeah.
It might, yeah.
Look at the movie.
I'm alright. I think I'm alright.
You show that ball.
Bark, bark. Bark. Bark.
If you go up the tree, I think there's another.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, like each back door you find unlocks more stuff in there.
Yes.
Now, whether that stuff is worth a shit,
The one before this one unlocked a dog.
did unlock the dog.
What a pinch your little magic technology cheeks.
You get that ball. You deliver them babes.
So up the tree.
That's
Oh
a
yeah,
girl.
there's
Door number
Deploy
3.
method.
Planet
planning
test.
test. A test where we plan.
I think this is tests you do entirely in
turn.
turns.
Push around.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Terminate the process in one turn.
all you have is Breach. Breach does not have any upgrades. I think you're slightly off.
Yeah.
No, that one's highlighted.
No, you're not doing any damage to it. You can tell.
yeah, you can tell it shows the red numbers under its health. Yeah,
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
nope.
You go a little bit shorter distance. Somewhere.
I don't think they're a perfect square. I think it's shorter to
Yeah.
go to the one below. and then like vertical move. So go back one, and go to the one up top rather than the one.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, it's a weirdness of the mechanics because of the perspective that vertical movement is actually less than horizontal movement most of the time.
Yes, you also get a small amount of experience for doing all these.
And you
Music
have more
unlocked.
music.
Stained glass.
Which, I mean, the game does also have an awesome soundtrack because Darren Korb, but
Yes.
Got it.
I think like all of these are now.
yeah, those are just the different tests.
Yeah, stability test, which is something.
Something's changed. Try your moves.
What I got here? The charm, split charm,
Yeah.
and invisible.
Yeah, it's base invisible, base, whatever the melee attack is.
Crash.
It's a- yeah, base crash. And charm of some upgrade. Yeah. Now, killing things is still good, but. Remember, yeah.
Yeah, well, I have
Yeah.
plenty of things the keyboard wants to work.
Yeah, that does matter. Take that, bad cell. Emergency turn.
Switch.
Now,
You can mask.
And done.
there we go.
Yep.
Minor keyboard connection issues aside.
Yep.
Yeah. Making that harder than it should be.
Yep. Locked it this far. What time is it?
Like 5 till 9:30.
Yeah.
5 till our usual-ish end time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see.
Might be worth it to pop back into the main game and advance a little bit further.
Yeah.
From what I recall, you are decently close to...
No, he's like at the beginning of this area.
No, but like the first mid-boss, I think, is coming up soon. For this section.
Fight. Da 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 da. Fight. 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 Da 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 da.
Time to get shit on by a bit boss. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, he is nowhere near the.
No, he's nowhere near the boss, but...
Yeah, the obviously foreshadowed boss. Oh god.
Oh god, yeah, the 2.0 young ladies.
No fair.
Alright, kill each other, please.
It's right in each other's faces.
So you probably can teleport though.
He'll teleport to the first breach. Or not.
Yeah, I think it was getting ready for its wind up, and that's why it didn't.
Yeah.
It's...
Walls are your friend.
Walls are your friend.
Use. Spark you guys. We're gonna spark you guys.
And spark that guy in particular. Because I think it's just MPUs.
There you go.
And spark.
I'll spark you too.
Alright.
Well, they're visible. Just go better. Oh, I can't. Visible's on 4.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
I think
That's fine. Beat them anyway.
You know those white walls been popping up?
Alright, following that fight is probably a good place to call it.
Yep.
Just saved, because
Yeah.
hit
Yeah,
the...
it saves whenever you hit a...
Yep.
Alright then.
Alrighty, well, thank you all for joining us again for our Tuesday night Sound Goblin stream. We'll be back next week, same time-ish, 7-ish p.m. Pacific. We'll be playing something. I actually know what I'm going to be playing, but I'm not going to tell you. You'll have to come back next week to find out.
Oh.
As always, I've been Bog Rider Josh.
This has been Shiv.
I'm Dan the Krampus.
And I'm Vincent. Let's go with that.
Alright, have a good one, everyone.